Hello students, good morning. Now there is a alternating current chapter is going on. Our next topic, energy stored in an inductor. Clear? Energy. What is inductor? I told you that there is a coil like structure having there the inductance is L. Then this one we will denote with L. Now their energy store, how much energy will store in an inductor, that is known, that we will find. That is energy store that we can say that the total amount of work done against back EMF, induced EMF to maintain the current in inductor is stored as its magnetic energy, or it is known as energy stored in an inductor. That is energy stored in an inductor. That is a total amount of work done against the back EMF, that means induced EMF, to maintain the current in the inductor is to store as magnetic energy, that is known as the energy stored in the inductor. When we will take when a source of alternating EMF, when we will take source of alternating EMF is applied across inductor having inductance, let we are taking this one inductance and this one we are applying with the AC source alternating EMF, then having inductance whose inductance is L. Then induced EMF will be produced by, then induced EMF in this we can say that E equal to L di by dt, that is first equation, E equal to L di by dt, where di by dt is rate of change of current through inductor. That is the rate of change of current through inductor, di by dt. That is the EMF induced inside the inductor. Then small amount of work done, we will find small amount of work done to maintain current in inductor. Then how we can find there, as we know that dW equal to EI dt, that from where we can write this one, work done equal to our potential that potential equal to work done per unit charge. Then from this one relation we can write there EI dt. Clear? Now put value of here EMF, then from here EMF we can write there L. From this first equation, here we can write there from equation first L di by dt, then I dt. Clear? From here this one relation we can find there. Here if you are not understanding, then I will tell that dv equal to small work done in by small charge. Clear? Potential is equal to small work done by charge. Then this one we can write there current equal to charge per unit time. Then charge we can write there I dt. Clear? Then put here, then we can write there dv equal to v I dt. Clear? Now there dw we can write there, this to this cancel out, here left L I d I. There is a change in current. Then total amount of current, total amount of work done, there is a small work done, then we will find total work done, integration from 0 to total current against back EMF means induced EMF to maintain the current from 0 to I. Then work done we can write there integration Li di 0 to I naught. Clear? Then after integrating this one, then we can find it W equal to L I square by 2 0 to I naught. Clear? Then work done we can write here half Li square. After putting value from initial to final, this work done is stored in form of the energy. This work is stored as magnetic energy of inductor. Then we can write there VB equal to half Li naught square. That is the total energy stored inside the inductor. Clear now? Next our topic, that is a transformer. What is transformer? Transformer, that is a device which is convert AC voltage, that is the step up, step down, two type of the transformer. That is the up the voltages in, down to up to down, that is a transformer. Now we can write there, it is the device used to convert AC voltages. Clear? It is two type. How we can convert? That we are dividing into two types. First, our step up transformer. Step down transformer. Clear? Step up transformer, that is it is increase the voltage by decrease the current in the same ratio. It increase the AC voltage by decrease the current in same ratio. That is a step up transformer. Next, our step down transformer. Step down transformer, that it decrease the AC voltage by increase the current in same ratio. That is a step down transformer. Clear now? Now next, principle of the transformer. What is principle? That is based on the mutual induction. Its principle based on the mutual induction. It is based on mutual induction. Clear now? Now there we can make it this one like this. Here we can use there like this one, formation of this. Here now here is the input supply, that is the AC voltage. Here we will apply there because this one is for AC. There AC we can write it primary coil. Here we will as a output, there we can call it secondary coil to load. This one we will connect with load, and this our secondary S, and this our soft iron laminated core. These are soft iron core. Clear? This one is a step up because here this one we will increasing this, here this increase their voltage like this. Clear? Symbolic representation we can write here. Symbolic representation here we can use it like this one primary coil, this our secondary coil, that is a step up. Clear? And this is a soft iron coil, soft iron core. If we will take their step down, then we will take this one primary coil, we will take number of the coils in will increase, and in secondary we will decrease our coil. That is a primary secondary step down transformer. Clear now? Step up and step down. Next will be theory and working of this one, how it will work. Then as the AC supply, then theory and working. Then as the AC supply is applied across the primary coil, then the magnetic flux linked with change as the secondary coil is wounded over a soft iron core. So magnet flux change with each turn of the secondary coil as that of the primary coil. Here, then as AC is applied across primary coil, then magnetic flux linked with it changes. So we can write, then we can write along primary coil, then minus NP, number of the primary coil, and d phi by dt, change in the flux per unit time. And this one for the secondary coil, then we will take here, then induced EMF in secondary coil in number of the secondary coil, then d phi by dt in the secondary coil. Clear? Now we can write there, so divide equation second by first, then we can write there ES by E primary, induced EMF in secondary coil to primary, then number of the coil in secondary to number of the primary coil. This is our third equation. Then in this step up transformer, there is a primary coil, number of the primary coil will be less as compared to the secondary coil. Clear? Then and induced EMF in the secondary coil will be large as compared to the primary coil. Understood? Then transformer ratio we can write there. Then transformer mission ratio, it is the ratio of the number of turns, that is number of the turns in secondary to the number of the prime. For step up, then we can write there K is greater than 1 for step up transformer. Clear? Clear now? Now step down transformer. Step down transformer, then NS less than NP, that means number of the secondary coil is less than primary coil. Then ratio of induced EMF to secondary to primary, like this one, then we can write there secondary is less than primary induced EMF. So from here transformation ratio, that will be opposite of the step up transformer. Then we can write there K equal to number of the secondary coil to the number of the primary coil less than 1. So because K is less than 1 for the step down transformer. Clear now? Now there is an energy loss in the transformation, that is due to the copper loss and due to the eddy current and due to the hysteresis loss. And their theory you can read from your book. Now chapter is over. Thank you.